All right, guys. Well, besides for recording this at a down, terrible time, we do have a lot of things to say in our mind. It's currently 3 a.m. My sleep schedule's crazy, ruined, you could say. Um, I don't even want to talk about burnout because I have an episode on that and I got some interesting feedback. But yeah, I'm an introvert. I'm talking too much, guys. I'm a big yapper now, and I don't know if I should be yapping this much, but here we are, another day. And living the dream, honestly, every single day as a college student looks different. This episode's going to be for all my college students out there. As you guys know, I am in college. I'm a junior. I have 1 year left after this year. And every single day is a blessing. It's a challenge. I was going to say curse. It's not a curse at all. But it's definitely a unique time in your life because college is like a hyperbolic time chamber for growth. And I made a previous episode about this, but I wanted to kind of talk about some of my current thoughts. I just got done journaling for maybe like 20 minutes there. Cause yeah, guys, college is so interesting. You meet so many people. You have the ability to learn so many things. You have so much information. It's a time for learning and growth. And if I was to go back in college, I would have told myself more of that, focus on skills and relationships. And I have done that, but I didn't really I wasn't the most intentional about it. I was still too focused on trying to do things right now in order to get a big return. I think it's very rare that you see a young person who's getting big returns on their skills or the things that they're doing just because they haven't had the time to really cultivate those to a level where they would see those returns. One example is like, okay, I can get into like the marketing game. That's technically my major. Cool, marketing, right? I'm not going to be good enough necessarily to compete with a like 10-year seasoned vet in the industry or even know what problems need to be solved or know what things to attack, what types of marketing I even like, what types I don't like, what I'm good at, what I'm not. I just don't have the experience yet. And this is one thing that got me into doing a lot of things. It was actually arrogance and naivety. Being naive. And I mean, it's experience. Like I kept getting humbled and I was like, I can't actually do this. Or maybe I could do it, could try to do it, but I'd be giving up too much to try to do it. For example, like, how am I going to create a successful business if I don't understand finance or I don't understand myself or my wants or my interests or how much time I have, how to manage time? And so it's like, it's skill stacking, but you have to start somewhere. And then it's also like, look at where you're at in life right now. Does that environment does it make sense to pursue this opportunity in this environment? For example, would it make more sense for me to open a gym once I've already been a fitness coach for 4 years and understand the industry and other people and know where I want to open the gym at? Or should I try to just open a gym right now? Like timing is the biggest thing maybe. And what opportunity makes sense in your current circumstances? So that's environment, time of life, who you know, what your interests are. And at the end of the day, it's actually what God's calling you to do. That's the biggest thing. But it's like, I'm in college right now, guys. My mentality has shifted so much, trying to be so much more humble and approach everything with more humility. I don't really know anything right now, and it's a constant battle to try to be confident but also humble, so I can continue to learn. And one thing is understanding other people is still really hard for me. Very interested in other people, but it's also very hard for me to understand them still. That's a whole nother side topic. But yeah, approaching things with humility is huge. So if I was to go back in time, I would tell myself like, I don't think I would tell myself anything different. Honestly, I can't because I'm so grateful. I'm living in so many answered prayers right now. It's just hard because maybe in like at the end of my life, I could say what would have been better. But honestly, I don't know. Like I do feel every single thing I've done is going to impact my future. Like that's literally how it works. I might not be able to see the dots right now though. Like I might not be able to connect the dots right now, but in the future, I'll be able to look back. In the future, meaning like I can even do that with the certain things now. Like by me taking this SBI job, I was unable to get in contact with this advisor who then set me up for my internship, and my internship brought me here. It's like I can look at that now, but in that moment, I could not see that. And so, how is God working in your life right now? What seeds are being planted that will eventually be sown? You reap what you sow, or you reaped. I mean, you reap what you sow. And it's so interesting, and it just shows that everything you do right now it matters. So keep waking up every day, keep doing something because it matters. It truly does. I think that's so powerful. Even on the days you think that, oh, things are tough and I haven't been productive, I'm not doing anything. The fact that you woke up, like, if you are doing something towards living development at all, and I'm not talking about, oh, I didn't learn 3 new words of Spanish today or this week. I'm talking about if you breathed life and you're like, okay, I'm here, thankful to be here, like practice some gratitude or you prayed or seek God. That's why if you seek God daily too, I just realized that is the biggest probably personal growth because God will put you through things. God will put things in your life, will take things out of your life. And that's just constant growth, like in the Lord. Like that might be one of the biggest ROI, return on investments you could ever do if you want to use business terms. Screw like finance and the stock market, invest in God. How about that? And I think that is just so amazing that you can wake up every day and you know that, first of all, a couple of things for me is that, like, I have a lot of things I need to do right now that I haven't done, but I'm simultaneously so at peace with like not doing them because I know that it's all vanity. But at the same time, it's like I'm here to do work. Like life is work, but also life is work, but I don't want to spend my whole life working. Now let me tell you what I mean by this. What do I mean by this? That's something Luke Belmar says. Like, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is that I do not want to spend every waking hour of my day trying to go and build this business unless that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing at this time. At this time in my life, I know for a fact I'm not supposed to be doing that because there's too many resources, there's too many people to meet, there's too many other things going on that are like these, like God is literally here on MSU's campus. Like I see God daily, like, and God will always be there. But point being is there's too many other things going on that I'm not willing to compromise on or sacrifice. Freshman year me had a similar view to this, but it was a little bit more like I think I can do everything in both and all of them. But now I'm like the relationships and the people I know, like I'm not realizing like these are my like lifelong friends. Like the things I'm learning from talking to people, the character development is insane and they're all blessings. And who am I to just throw those away and say, no, I'm gonna go try to be selfish and just go make a bunch of money. Even if I want to use that money for good, it's like I don't think I don't see that for me right now, for me personally, as what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's hard. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like for the first time recently, I've actually like tried to learn things and get into some hobbies. Like I've gotten like better at basketball and tried to play piano. And I love making these videos, but I'm not trying to do it in the sense of I'm doing all of this to make money. I think one of my friends, she's a really good poet. And so many people have come up to her for monetization wise. And it's such an American thing to always try to monetize everything you're doing. And she just wants to use her gifts, glorify God. And she's not looking always to make a buck from it. And I think that's beautiful. Like I used to think opposite of this. And it's amazing how it's flipped on its head. I think one of the paradoxical natures of not just the Bible and God and the universe, I think Newton says it well, every action has an equal and opposite reaction or something like that. The Bible says the first will be last and last will be first. You have to die to your flesh to live in Christ. Like there's so many paradoxes or contradictions and like, but they're perfect though. They're simultaneously perfect. And in college, you have the most time to start that business, but it's also you have the most time to meet as many people and the most time to learn about as many cultures, to work on yourself, to seek God. Like it's amazing how many things are out there, guys, and how many things you can really do. And you just take a second though and relax and realize where I'm here for a reason. What should I be doing here in this reason? What is this reason calling me to do? What is this environment? What is this time of my life? What is this season here for? I think forcing the jump shot's never a good idea. And so my mentality, guys, this is so interesting that I'm able to document this. And I'm recording this at a really weird time. It's literally 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm waking up in 5 hours to go to church. I slept earlier. Like I slept from like 7 p.m. to like midnight. And now I'm like, my schedule's thrown off, but it's okay. Like life's not always like perfect. But one thing I do need to take away from that though is that I think I need to recharge. Like I need to figure out what recharges my like, social battery or my battery. I know it's spending time by myself, but like it's so hard to spend time by myself. We literally today. I love the boys, but they literally came over to my house. Like, there's nothing more I can do. Like, I was planning to spend the whole day by myself, and like people came to me. So it's like it's interesting, but that just shows how things like life is not planned. You can't plan out every single thing of your life. And I'd argue that if you do, this is the thing. There's so much advice like get a plan, stick to it. Yes, but also I don't think that's actually not the way I want to live life. It's really weird. I wanna I don't want to walk. You could say walk by faith instead of by sight, but I don't want to be prideful or arrogant enough to know that my plan for my life would be the best thing. Like God's plans for my life is the best thing, but I can't. Like if I try to set a plan on it, I'm setting a limitation. I am limiting myself. Yeah, and so it's really weird. I'm really weird. My thoughts have changed so much over time, and what I want to say too, it's such a blessing to be able to record these now. I'll be able to look back at these in years from now. And trust me, like I'm still so ambitious. Like I still want to do so many cool things. I have so many videos I want to upload right now and edit. And sometimes I do question like why am I doing these, but also like if they're fun too and I want to learn and get better, but it's kind of hard to balance my time. It's like what do I do? There's so many things. Especially when you're living in answered prayers, it's like what's next? Like if you already achieve your goals, what's next? Like ask God. I think that might be the first step. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. It's really cool to be on like social media and like see some of the things I used to. I don't want to say glorify, but I used to really value, and I'm just like now like it's cool, but I don't need to have a Bugatti. I don't need to have a mansion. I never really needed that. Don't really need actually too many things. A lot of things I have right now are actually just like all I wanted. Like I was just sitting around eating like eggs earlier. I love eggs. And it's like, guys, this is all I want. It's all I need. Um, and so another question I'll pose is, what do you do when you're already living in an answered prayer? At the Salt Company conference, which if you don't know what that is, just check it out. But they talked about you ask bigger prayers, know more about God. The more you know about God, the bigger prayers you can ask because you know how powerful He is. And now, another thing I want to talk about is how are we taking this all back to content, fitness? We've been getting sidetracked on this series, guys. I believe today is day 25, and we're 1/4 through the challenge, quote unquote, which I think would take us up to the end of the school year. And honestly, the straight up goal of this channel was really just to get our foot in the water and get some momentum and moving somewhere. I'm really behind on some stuff. There are a lot of things simultaneous, I said, going on in life right now, and I don't find myself waking up and just grinding. I think I need to implement some more deep work sessions because I am a little bit too scattered. So yeah, that'll be something. But in regards to the series, I don't like. I need to put my. I keep saying this. I've been saying this probably for like a week now. Putting my foot down and making it more like concentrated, because, as I said last video, I don't really have a narrative or story I'm telling. And I think part of that is because the things I'm talking about are not really in a narrative or story. They're kind of more random. As I said, each day is different. Hence why there's a different topic each day that I'm talking about. And so adding some structure, not limiting structure, but just some structure I think would be good. I think that, granted, I understand my classes a little bit better. I'm able to organize my mind and actually get some deep work sessions in. I might be able to kind of catch up on it. Like, I'm not filming another podcast episode with anyone else until I get these ones edited. Like, I've been procrastinating it forever. Like, I need to catch up on my work and then continue it back sustainably. I can't catch up on my work and then do something unsustainable and then try to catch up again. That's just bad habits. Like, I need to do the thing where I'm making like videos at a consistent basis rather than batch dropping them all at once. So yeah. I don't really know if like earthly legacy exists anymore, guys. I was thinking about it's like I'm not really concerned about building my legacy here. Like these videos are cool, but I don't have the mentality that these are gonna be around forever anymore. It's like if they are cool, if they're not cool. I'm just living each day. I'm grateful for each day because things can change in an instant. One of these videos could go viral. Next thing you know, I'm on like Forbes. You know what I mean? Sorry, the hair is cool. So yeah, it's gotta take everything as a blessing. Live each day as a blessing. See where it goes. Hair is getting undone here. It's a big braid. I'm really grateful for everyone. Grateful for my friends, my family, spiritual family, my boys, God, food, shelter, water, all the above. Being able to make these videos. Financially, I am pretty set in the sense that I don't have any like bulging financial needs at the moment. Like I don't like my car's not wrecked. I have a house, I have a roof over my head. Like what? Like I don't even think I need the most money going forward either, guys. Like being a humble creator maybe is an interesting concept. And after college, if I want to travel the world, I was thinking I could work for like a marketing agency, get better marketing skills, still continue making videos, stuff like this, documenting life, seeking God, meeting new people. But then isn't that all vanity? Yes and no. You kind of just have to see where it goes. So yeah, today for me was really weird. As I said, we had a little studio recording session here. One thing I did realize is that I do have the ability to like play instrumental music in the background of these videos. Like I can download the instrumentals from YouTube and then put them in the videos like this. I think like right now I'm on my spiritual and music arc and content creation arc. It's really interesting. That's just where I'm at. I don't know what the heck's happening, but I think we might like as soon as we kind of lock in and start making like more fitness oriented videos, which we're gonna get back to. Like I still work out, even though I was supposed to work out today and didn't. Um, we might be like I could definitely see us making some cool hype videos. I don't know for fun, like fitness related. So yeah, we're gonna see where God takes us. Each and every day is a blessing. It's really interesting. It's really cool. And I guess we'll find out, guys. So without further ado, I'll let you guys go. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Hopefully. No, earlier time. I gotta catch up on some sleep. You know, I have been. So, yeah. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Peace.